let's talk about this exciting new project that you're working on and that's finally getting premiere. I wish you all the best. This is a powerful new film that centers you. You are right at the forefront, portraying a non-binary teenager, which is something that is not seen enough of in modern media. And of course, we have Tommy Dorfman directing it, which is so phenomenal.
This is something special because you're right. Like, I don't think we've really seen any non-binary teens really represented in film. We see Ben, my character, going through their life in like rural North Carolina. They don't seem to be having the best time, and they make the decision to come out to their parents and are instantly kicked out. And so that happens, like, I'm pretty sure it's within the first 5 minutes. So there's no surprise there. And the rest of the movie is, I think of it as a love story. It's Ben learning to love themselves and learning to love their parents, even though they don't show up for them in the best way, and falling in love for the first time romantically and everything that comes with that, losing their virginity. So it's a love story. It's a coming of age story, and so much of the movie has almost nothing to do with being non-binary, but just like learning to stand on your own 2 feet and become a young adult in this world. I think Ben's story is very hopeful, and that was something that Tommy wanted to represent. She really didn't want to make another torture porn queer story of a kid being bullied and outed and forced to come out and hiding these secrets from everyone in their lives. And this film really highlights, I think, the importance of finding safe people. And I don't know if they could have done it without these on-earth angels that, like, hug them and pick them back up. It doesn't have to be over if your biological parents aren't the ones to accept you.
Yes. And Corey, I have to tell you, my friend, it's always so exciting talking to people like you who are young. We know you from the Disney days, and seeing where your career is going. I mean, I personally think this role is going to really signify a big chapter in your career, and it's hopefully going to open a lot more doors for you in the future. Like, what does this moment mean to you in your career?
I feel really grateful to Tommy for trusting me with this. It was cool because it was my first time leading a movie and it was her first time directing a movie, so we both came into it being kind of like, we've never done this before, but we're extremely passionate about this project and we believe in each other. That being said, she was born for directing. It was just really cool to see her lean into it with such a calmness. And it made me feel really, really safe because I felt like she knew what she was doing. I feel like I was just trying to get through the day back then. It was crazy, like doing school on set. But it was like a good training ground, and I made some lifelong friends on that show. So, good memories. And I think, like, as I've gotten older, like I can love him for who he is.
And thank you for sharing your love with all of us by being in these types of projects and for sharing your story, because you really are, I think, impacting so many people, especially when this movie comes out. So thank you for doing your part, babe.
Thank you, Ricky. This was great.